Alright, there are 2 combos left, one of which is Remnant Awoken, and the other one is Umbra Wormkin. And I think I'll start with this one and leave the Remnant Awoken for the last. So, between Penumbra and Primordium, I feel like I'm incentivized to go Penumbra because I don't really care about buffing Wormkin units. So this is a bit worse than usual. But then again, I'm not a big fan of Penumbra either. So what do we do exactly? I guess still Penumbra, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it, I guess. So, between Fracture and Echo Break. Fracture? Generally like it more. So let's go. What is this? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this is rough. Tails with pushback. Pushback is whatever, but attacking is a problem. Arches, that's a good one, but then the rest. Melee weakness Seraph. Perils of Production. Okay. Proclamations are fine, I guess. Crucible Extension actually might be used. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's decent. 2 artifacts. Okay. Okay. Umbra unit. With unit upgrades. Hell yeah. Duplicate with nothing else. Hell no. Probably. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe. Any more duplicates? Nope. This is not a duplicate. Definitely going right there. Oh yeah, I see. So, 1 duplicate early if I want to. Very early. What do we get? It has to be the Gorge version, right? Unfortunately, without Trample, I don't know. I guess I just have to hope that I get it later. There is nothing wrong with the Gorge version. Yeah, and it's definitely this one. Not really a choice. What is this? It has to be Light's Gift. But it's not like it helps me that much even. Okay, game. What is this? What is this? This is really tough, actually. Wow, this is really tough. I can make an argument for all of those. And it's actually, honestly, all of those sound really good. What? I think it has to be the Morsel Summon. The thing is, the later I go, the less relevant it would be. The one, like, good point about it is that I can actually increase my floor capacity with this thing. And then I can always use those morsels pretty much. That's the point. But then, like, okay, this probably is not good enough. It's good enough for now because it's kinda pseudo AoE. Kinda. Like, you can apply some reaps and then they'll just die randomly. But if I can get, like, any AoE, then this thing will be obsolete pretty much. So it loses for sure. But then between Funnel, I actually might need my Pyre to damage some stuff in this run. Especially without Trample, because I can't really even kill them. I can kill like 1 unit and that's it. And the rest will go to the Pyre. I think it will have to be this thing though. I don't know, I'm not happy. Well, it's actually really good. It's really good, it's just... yes, Mark of Invasion, yes. Yes, but what do I do though? I mean, okay. So you go in. Well, first Morsel goes in, obviously. Then you go in. And then, like, I guess I just use some Shade Splitters. No damage. So I'll need to use Fracture. I can just use this Proclamation for now. Yeah, and then Fracture on this guy. Morsel, please. And you just die. I need to kill the Collector. Well, the good news is... they will deal no damage pretty much, so I can just ignore them. Just 2 damage to the pyre, whatever. This guy I will kill, and after that priest doesn't do anything, so 0 damage to the pyre. Those guys are a bit of a problem, but they are far enough, so maybe I can do something about them later. So first of all, I need to apply this thing to one of my morsels. Let's actually get them. Well, not a lot of choice, okay. So you go in. Yes. Then play extension, and then more morsels on the same floor. Oh, because of rage, I can actually kill one more now. Incredible. Good. You die. And actually, you also die. That's pretty good, in fact. Whatever. Wait a minute. Damage shield? It had damage shield? Did it kill something? Okay. I guess. So morsels? I mean, I can get more mana, but why though? I guess I should buff one of those guys. Something like this. And well, the boss is not really a problem. Could have probably taken less damage, a little bit. Prismal Dust. Ah, maybe. Maybe, but then... Then again, I don't really need to protect myself because of the Light's Gift. Packed Morsels is decent, actually. Mind Collapse. Probably not. I think it's just packed morsels and just try to, like, use this thing to the fullest. And then just feed Penumbra a lot. I don't know about this plan, but maybe. Maybe that leads to something. I cannot use Bog Flies. I cannot use Echo Infusion. Well, I can, but no, there's completely no point. With life steals and with the Light's Gift, it's irrelevant. Bogfly is just not usable. Echo Transfer. No, it's too weak. It has to be a skip, actually. It has to be. There is nothing. Well. Right path. Is it, though? Yes. I still need units. This is not enough. I need something. So I have to go right. There's a lot of Umbra units that I will be able to use somehow. Ah, maybe actually Shadow Eater is okay. I don't hate it, in fact. I can try using it. Not that I love it, necessarily. Yeah, okay. I like it more than the Warden. It's kind of AoE. If I can get a Feast or the Spike. Yeah, okay, okay. I can try it. You see, I need something at least to supplement Penumbra, because I need some sort of AoE at least, because I can only kill one unit. That's the issue. So it's not like horrendous. It's pretty bad though. It's pretty bad. Lodgestone. It's not even good enough. Costs a lot. Okay. I think it's a full skip. I think I also skip the gold. Because I don't have anything and I'll just die, I feel like. If I go for gold. I can reroll. Just to try and get the Endless. I think, for Shadow Eater. Is it important enough? No, I don't think so. I think it's like one upgrade on it, and that's it. And I just skip. And I skip the gold as well. And then next ring we go left. Try to get maybe a Morsel Master or something, after all. Yeah, but gold is not really happening. I don't really need gold yet. And I might die if I do that. That actually is a possibility, because I don't have anything. I have nothing. There is nothing. Spikes is actually not a problem. Are you haste? Yeah, you are haste. But that's actually okay. Because I don't really need the second floor anyway. Yeah, that's fine. It shouldn't matter too much. No, it should be fine. It shouldn't matter. Like, spikes specifically is just more damage to the pyre if they get there. And I'm pretty sure they will get there. So that would be the main issue. I think it's Shadow Eater. Okay. Yeah, Shadow Eater. Rubble Morsel. Apply Pearls of Production to it. No, I can't. I can't, or it dies. That's an unfortunate part of it. Yeah, it will attack then, if I do that. And it will just die immediately. Can't protect myself with a Steward. Fracture is irrelevant, kinda. Well, kinda. Sometimes it isn't. But I think the Steward is better, because at least I might be able to kill the Collector when it appears, if it appears there. Alright. Well. Double Fracture, then Proclamation, I guess. So I think, okay, I'm always doing this on this floor. Definitely HP. And then, like, I don't really need to feed it even, right? I can just feed Penumbra instead. And then, like, stack maybe some echoes there. Might be helpful somewhat. Well. Well. I mean... yeah. Lifesteal. It's not actually bad. What else do we get? Let's get some echoes there. I mean... I think... giving more lifesteal to the Shadow Eater is actually not bad. Yeah, I think it's okay. It might have been better on Penumbra, but I think... yeah, maybe. But then again, like, I assume I'll be able to get more. It never hurts to have enough lifesteal, though. Like, I could have had even more than that regardless. I don't know. Maybe. So, get some stats. Get some mana. And then apply some Reap just for echoes. And that's it, really. I think it should be fine. The problem is, well, not the problem, but there is Infiltrator that I will need to kill. But yeah, they will go to floor 3, but I'm just killing them there, so it should be fine. You're dead. Something like this. And it's like 2 hits, so yeah, easy. Yeah, that's not particularly close so far. But morsels, cannibalize. Cannibalize is okay usually, if I have mana to play it. I mean, if I need to spam morsels at some point, cannibalize might be necessary. Okay. It's either Echo Snare or Skip. But I already have my, like, pseudo AoE mechanic. Can always get more, though. This is not bad. But it's probably better to skip there. It will get worse as game goes on. So, I don't think so. This has to be left. I don't really have anything to duplicate. So yeah, those are not very exciting. Unit. Okay. Okay, yes to both. Yes to both. I don't know, actually. I don't know. Can I win without a construct? I'm not sure. I might not be able to. I might need this construct. Like, I'll need to feed a lot of different stuff, but I do have a lot of morsels. I kinda have to pick it, I think. It's not really a choice, cause I think I just auto-lose without it. 30 magic power, maybe. Sacrifice. Well, maybe later. But not yet, though. Holdover. Okay. Now we're talking. Interesting. I think, first of all, let's see the caverns. Oh, that's the hammer. Okay. That's that's incredible. Okay, then. Yeah. Yes, please. That's really good. So, I can just get holdover on that then. And some magic power. Oh yeah. 30 magic power. Yeah. Yeah, give me that. Okay. So, magic power. And then also holdover. And that's AoE problem sorted out. Pretty much. That's AoE right there. Okay. Magic power. I think it's worth it. Actually, okay. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. That means I don't really have to worry about surviving anymore, I think. I can actually survive with this thing, and I just need to think about, like, late game. Which means, I don't know. Proclamation, I can upgrade it, but... Not actually sure what I would do on the next ring. Left, probably? This is so good. Unit upgrades, though. It's just, do I need money? I mean, I don't really need that much money. I can definitely spend some. So, magic power. And... this is really good. Like, honestly, I would also apply holdover to this. Maybe I reroll. Actually, yeah, I think I do reroll. If I get, like, freezing, does it help? No, it doesn't. It's only holdover that helps. Can you even get like two of the same upgrades in the same shop? At least like that didn't happen a lot for me, if at all. I'm not even sure if it's possible. And the rest is doesn't do anything. So I think it's just minus cost to crossbow extension? Yeah, for now. For now it's something like this. At least I can play that. And I think I will not reroll for now. Yeah, because I can't really use many of those upgrades. And just go. Yes. Well, pushing back is a bit of a problem. Rather, pushing back is not a problem, but attacking might be. Wow. It's a lot of damage. I still have to play this thing, I think. Okay, and then... Well, then apply Pearls of Production, I guess. Umbra. And... I guess I can play like one Trained Steward and hope that it will die soon. Or just skip. Skipping is also fine. Yeah, it's fine. I have like 22 cards. I'll not really be able to get through them quickly, so... If those stewards die or not, it's not really that important. Wham. So... I definitely should feed it once more. Then get some lifesteal, I guess. And fracture. Don't really want to kill this guy yet. He's not really a threat. So yeah, probably just fracture. Now that I have my hammer though, let's go. So, if I get a little bit more feeding, that should be enough. Just like eat those two things. And that should actually be enough to just kill the next enemy as well. Which means I can just start working on this floor. Sure. Extension. Fracture. Is there a point in using this? Not really. Skip. Well, I mean... I probably should honestly just use this wherever Talos is. That's probably the best idea. And just ignore those guys, yeah, really. For now. I can always kill them with just one hammer, if necessary. Or just do something like this. And that's good enough. And just use the hammer there. Definitely hammer. And let's see the buffs. I mean, Talos will die before she can even get to my champion, I'm pretty sure. So it doesn't really matter where do I apply those morsels. Well, hammer first, then proclamation. And then I can place some morsels, though they'll not really be able to do much. Maybe just feed my champion then. Something like this. And you're actually dead, wow. Even before you can get to my champion. Okay. Well, yeah, with the hammer, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think this is not that good. I can get damage. Well, I mean, it doesn't really cancel my ability to get attack from this thing, even if I get it from morsels normally. It's decent if I can get trample. It also is decent for construct, honestly. Oh. If I can get my Penumbra and construct on the same floor, and then like... and then I can actually use this buff. Do I ever want to return consumed spells? Do I have anything that would be that incredible? No, not really. I think it's just echoes. I think if it wasn't infused, I would have just skipped it. But I think infused makes it just good enough. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know, actually. It's definitely one of them. I think it has to be the Morsel Master. Yes, yes, I think it has to be. I like both of those, though. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And then definitely not capacity. Not mana, it has to be draw. Easy. What is this? Oh, already? Yeah, I mean... maybe like on the second floor. I definitely can use her for sure. Yeah, I think you need to like play Hammer a certain amount of times or something, which I suppose I did because of the holdover, so... where are my unit upgrades if I don't get them now? There? Okay. There? No, because right. There? On the last ring? Wow, this is like the most lopsided ring I've ever seen. This is so right. It's not even close. Yeah, I can get some unit upgrades later. A little bit. This is okay. Fine. I'm not actually sure if that's correct. Maybe unit upgrades were better after all. I don't know. Let's get the champion upgrade though. No trample. I have to go for more gorge. I need trample though. Well, no, I can make it without trample if necessary. I would actually at this point with the hammer, I don't really need it that much. It's still good though. It's still good, but not necessary anymore. Horrible, horrible. This will be a very usual sight for Wormkin. I can't really use any of those ever. Yeah, I have to like always skip like all of them. Pretty much. No. Artifacts. Okay. Okay then. Okay, that's double fuel, in fact. That's also double gorge for Shadow Eater as well. Well, it's not really a choice then. It's pretty easy. So, removal for I cannot use stewards. They'll just not die, man. Especially with my hammer. I'll just kill them and my stewards will just never die. I can play them like with half sometimes though. But I think like 2 stewards I definitely can get rid of. And maybe after that I get rid of some spells, but at least start with stewards. Magic power and piercing, no. -2 cost, no. Sacrifice, maybe later. There are some sacrifices I could make, but let's see if I can get more units first, because there might be some changes. Can I sacrifice half? Ooh. Huh. Huh. This is interesting, actually. Sacrificing her for the alloyed construct. Or the reverse, actually. That would be a lot of stats with multi-strike, and I will just need to feed her fuel, which is doable. You know, actually... Yeah, I don't even mind it either way, honestly. I think there is no need to do anything yet, though. I think it's actually better if I have lower pack charts. I can always come to some decision on this temple. Or even like on this one, I can decide. But for now, it's not really. I don't really need to do anything about it yet. But there are some choices. Some things. This garbage. Easy. Yeah, always mark of invasion. Yes, please. Well. I think I should go for Shadow Eater on this floor. And then I don't have enough mana, that's the issue. I can play like one morsel, but that's about it. And then if Penumbra goes there, I would really like to cannibalize something. Then I can't really play Morsel Master anymore. Regardless, I think this is happening. So, you go in. Then I cannibalize you. Right, then I get, I guess, damage shield on Penumbra. So you go in. Eat this thing. And then we feed Penumbra as well. Double Gorge is really good, so yeah. So I don't get double abilities, right? Yeah, I still have like one damage shield. It's just that specifically this ability triggers twice. He doesn't eat twice, he just gets double the stats from this ability. Makes sense. So, I can just kill them with the morsel. Especially since I don't really care about this morsel. Just HP, who cares? You're all dead. I can kill you with the hammer later. I think for this turn it's hammer there. And then I don't know, man. I can play this construct. But I can also just, you know, feed my champion. And that's also completely fine. There are no issues with that. I honestly don't know if I should feed my construct or not. I don't know. I think I should just play it regardless. For later. Maybe I'll feed it later on the second floor. It's probably completely unnecessary though. Can even play this Steward. I'll not be able to get that many morsels anyway. No. Actually, I'll just let it die there. That sounds better. And I can still play half on this floor later. So get like one extension. Sure. I should be able to kill the boss on this floor. So it's not really a problem. I think you just die. Yeah, you just die. And then we just go in. So, trample. Get some morsels. everything that gives damage pretty much. Man, that's so many stats. Should have fed the construct, I guess. Though I can just kill it with proclamation, I suppose. Like this. Okay. Well, I'll need to get some morsels. And then I guess I also get some attack. Why not? Actually, I kinda get more benefits from just summoning one more morsel instead. And I still need to keep applying this hammer. Because the damage is ridiculous. So not even close. 0 damage. Okay. Monies? No. No. Well, no. Forge is playable. Forge is okay. It's not good, but it's playable. Grovel is unnecessary. I can actually set up my forces on floor 3 if I want to. Like, it's not really a problem. Against Divinity, that would not be a thing anymore. But, you know, for now I can. The point is, Grovel doesn't really help that much. I just don't have enough mana to play it, I think. Forge is okay, though. Also can just sacrifice it on something else. Yeah, okay. Maybe. I like it the best out of those picks, though, so... I don't really need more AoE with a hammer. Skip. I don't care about any of those. Like, maybe melee weakness, but honestly, with the hammer and just with my general setup, I don't really think it's necessary. No, skip. I mean, I can duplicate the hammer. That's something. It's a bit of an overkill, though, and I think it has to be right. All of those are pretty good. And there it's only duplicate, so yeah, I'll just go right instead. Holdover. Ooh. 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 Huh. Cannibalize. Has to be cannibalize, I think. Okay. So, if I do cannibalize, always... Like, I think I should do it before Caverns. Maybe I can get something that would improve it further. Or copy it, maybe. Regardless, no, I would copy the hammer if I had the choice like that. So anyway, get the artifact first. And then we'll see. No, I think... Well, actually... There's not, like, bad... Honestly... I think... Okay, it's never prototype. It's never jackstraps. It's either Golden Vault or just skip. Okay, I'll make it easy. I'll pick it. I might want to save some money even. Cause, like, by the end of the run. Cause, like, I mean, not like 100, but like a few hundreds even. Cause, I don't think I can die if I set everything up correctly. But I just need to make sure that Paya doesn't die for some stupid reason. So this can be useful, but I need to pay attention not to lose money meaninglessly before that. That might be a thing. And then, like... I don't think I ever can get a spell in Caverns that I would hold over. So I might as well just use it on Cannibalize beforehand. Do I want to do that? Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. I definitely do. First of all, it's uncommon or rare morsel unit, so that's already good. And then I also will get 1 unit for free every turn, so I can cannibalize that. And that makes it even better, so make it cheaper. I guess I can do just consume. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just get rid of it like that. That's good. And then I don't even think I will reroll. There's like nothing. Yeah, I don't even want to reroll. Honestly, I got what I want from this thing, so that's good enough. I'll just save the money. Now we go for the caverns. Ooh. Well, actually, coins is health. And I do want to pay for it, so I think it's just lose some health. 15. Wow. Okay. I mean, coins is health, somewhat. Yeah, I'm not collecting that. Not particularly useful. So, I think at this point, I can do something about stewards normally, but it's too many fractures for sure. I definitely need to get rid of those. So 1 fracture goes out, 2nd fracture goes out. And let's continue. Multi-strike. No, it's a sweep. That's a sweep lifesteal. Sweep, sweep. And they can get multi-strike if I agree. I agree then. I agree. I can just set up on floor 3 if that's the case. That's completely fine. Okay. Huh. 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 I can't really get both of you there. That's the problem. I need to set up Penumbra right now. So it will have to be... Well, I mean, not a lot of choice. Yeah, but I mean, like... I think it's just Shadow Eater, and I just do not play half yet. Wait. Does it really have to be like that? Like, can I kill the boss? Yes, with hammers I can. Okay, I should be fine. So yeah. I think I should be easily able to kill the boss, even without half, without my like best possible setup. It's still fine. So the idea is if Shadow Eater goes there and we just play like 1 Shade Splitter to see what's up. I think damage shield will go towards that. Oh wait, oh, sweep. God damn it. Oh, it's actually a problem. Forgot about it. Okay. I need my hammer. And that's my hammer. I didn't really need it immediately. It's helpful though. Well, I need to play it there to kill the collector. I think you go in. Yeah, you'll need to go in first, on top of that. Get the Ember Drain, unfortunately, yes. And then it's double attack, I guess. Feed you. Fracture. I can play the Forge there. You should die. I guess I should play the Forge on this floor. It will survive for now. This guy will die after I play just 1 morsel. So, I think I want to get some lifesteal on this floor. Get that. Also get some mana. And feed the rest of it to my... Oh my god, you still have a sweep. Everyone has a sweep. Whatever. Just apply some fractures then. Yurai. You don't have a sweep. Okay, that's good. I don't really want this morsel, so I guess I just play that. Eat that. And then I just want like 1 life steal, and the rest can just go towards this creature. Maybe get a steward there as well. Yeah, and the same idea. So you die. Play the extension. I can cannibalize the steward. Don't really want to get rid of the damage shield, I guess. Yeah. I don't think I can kill it on first floor. Realistically, that doesn't happen even if I had those proclamations. I guess let's like play 1 more lifesteal there, and the rest will go towards this guy. Done. Well. Well then. Getting +1 on this floor doesn't even really matter. Doesn't do anything. Something like this. Can get some attack, I guess. Sacrificing, cannibalizing doesn't really even do much. That should easily be enough. There shouldn't be any issues. Does he still have lifesteal? No. So I think, yeah, he's easily dead there. Not even close. Like, that's some stats, man. 320. It's 2 attacks. 6 stacks of lifesteal. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ooh, plating. Yeah, yeah. That's actually really good. Maybe, but then again, like, I don't really need to draw them that early. Also, I don't really want to spend all of my mana on it. I think it's a full skip. No, I don't care about any of those. Not really. Maybe to like get rid of spells bit by bit. But honestly, it's also necessary. No synergies of any kind, so I think it's also a skip. It should be alright. I still can get some upgrades. Health is kinda decent-ish, surprisingly. And then artifact is really good. Left is eh. Yeah, I don't really care about Merchant of Magic, so I think it's right. Let's start with the Merchant. Artifact? Ooh. Do I have any costly spells? Also, what consumes do I have? None. Pretty much none. Okay. Also no costly spells. Wow, that's garbage. Is it a skip? There's nothing. Yeah, I guess it's just a skip then. I mean, there is like one consume spell that I don't really care about much. But aside from that, I feel like money is just better there. I don't know. Not the most exciting assortment. So, magic power... No, it's not necessary anymore. Intrinsic is not necessary, so... Sacrifice, I could do something about it, but... I think I will wait until the last floor. I should be able to get there, I am strong enough. So hopefully nothing bad happens. What is the upgrade, by the way? Oh. I see. So she can only be upgraded once. I think currently the way it is, I would rather upgrade, not upgrade, but feed Penumbra. And then I can feed maybe one more unit sometimes. I think it would have to be... I think half is actually pretty good for that. I think I should sacrifice this construct on half. And maybe like try to get some multi-strike. Yeah, so like damage shield first of all on the Shadow Eater. Then I can tank with it sometimes. In the very beginning when I don't get the hammer. I don't really want Endless. Don't think so. Then it's a reroll. Yeah, I think Endless is unnecessary. Reroll. Try to get multi-strike. No multi-strike. Large Stone is not even bad though, honestly. It's decent. No, I should skip it because there will still be one more unit upgrade later. And maybe then I can get multi-strike. And I can actually get damage shield on Morsel Master. But it doesn't really change much. And I also might sacrifice him later, so... I think it's a skip. Yeah, I think that's a skip. I don't really want to do anything else. Now, I should be fine in the nearest future. I can use sacrifice there. But I think it's archers, right? I think it's archers. Yeah, it's archers. So, this fight is irrelevant. It should be really easy. And after that... I mean, it's just one fight before Seraph. The point is, I don't really need this sacrifice, I think. And I think it will actually make it easier if I keep my pack shards low for now. Then I get gold. Then I get like all of the stuff in this temple. I can get something cheap potentially. But there is really not a lot of it. I don't really need intrinsic. I don't really need magic power. Skip, I think. Why? Archers. Yeah, well. So... I can actually play some stuff right now on the first floor. And just ignore this floor completely until later. Honestly, yeah, I think I can actually do it with my champion. Play Morsel Master as well. And then just either damage shield or I can... I think extension is not really important enough. I would just rather have Forge. I think damage shield is good enough. Yeah, fine. Get the damage shield. And then I can still play the extension for later. And get the Forge. I'm not really worried about those guys. Like, first of all, yeah, I just have half. So the idea was to set her up on this floor. Well, actually, I don't know. I can also get them together on this floor as well. Either plan is fine, really. I have a lot of mana there. Can't play Proclamation, ever. So... let's get like one Shade Splitter. I don't really care about this one. Well, also don't really care about this one. And I need to play one of them, so I guess this one. HP is probably better than just mana. Something like this. And then... I guess I can apply this thing just for more attack. Oh, he gets incant. I see. Doesn't really even do anything. No. Well, and then we just kill them pretty much. Even without hammer, like, it's not even close. There are several ways of doing it. So the idea is half actually kills all of them in one hit. I just need to kill those guys and then we're completely fine. So use like one Proclamation and then just feed a lot. So I can eat something once. I guess just eat this. No, let's start with a morsel, with the mana morsel. Cannibalize that. Also activate the holdover. Miner is better. Sweep. Can I get more? He'll just die. I can't even protect it. Well, fine. Yeah, I should play it anyway. Even though, yeah, it dies, but this guy dies as well. I'll just get rid of it at least. So you all should be dead. You are dead. You will be dead. Let's just feed the champion some more. So start with you, I guess. Eat one of you. Probably just attack, really. And the rest goes towards you. Then it's Fracture, Fracture, Echoes. And I guess I can apply it for just more damage on the last target. Right, now we get the hammer, and it's not even necessary, but yes. I guess start playing that. Shade Splitter. Okay, this actually survives the sweep. I don't really need lifesteal on this floor. Well, then again. Yeah, I guess so. And just play all of those. So, one thing that survives the sweep. And everyone else just goes on this floor. Can play the Steward. It will die next turn, that's completely fine. Should have actually played Proclamation first. Could have had one more floor capacity. Still can play it now at least. Get some damage on the boss. I can play two things, which would be just double lifesteal, I guess. Okay. Well, let's actually get one more space. Then I can play two morsels, cannibalize one of them, play one more. Yeah. And then just morsel, Shadow Eater. Something like that. Well, it's so over. The stats are just ridiculous. This is so not even close. Okay, don't really need to do anything else. Just a casual, like, 4-shot or something. I don't really need echoes. Consume. This is all very obsolete. Some AoE reaps. Quite unnecessary. Etchings, unnecessary. This is a skip. And it has to be draw. Yeah, I just need draw. That's all there is to it. Definitely right. Removal is good. Artifacts are good. Always gold. I'll need to, like, use all of the temple facilities, so... yeah, just more stats. That's fine, I guess. Still would have liked to have trample at some point, but the stats, the amount of stats is just ridiculous. This actually kinda helps me with the survival against weak sweeps, but I think it's better to skip it for Golden Vault. Consume cards. I don't think so, I don't really need that many of them. It's only like one consume card in my whole deck, I think, which is Packed Morsels. I can get Cleansing Water. I think this is actually good. Yeah, I think this is worth it. It's very weak healing. So it's like 5 HP per combat. This garbage. No, it's better to skip. This is much better if I just have it as just gold for Golden Vault. So this has to be a skip. Now, card removal. I'm okay with Shade Splitters mostly. Fractures are really bad though. And yeah, we're done. So that's the last fight before Seraph. It's a pretty easy one. Armor 20 shouldn't really be a problem. Even if I draw Hammer late, it's not really an issue. Or rather, it really shouldn't be an issue. So... I guess the idea is... I mean, Hef will not die there. I think I should play Penumbra on this floor. Maybe give a lifesteal. Yeah, lifesteal is good. Okay. I can play one Shade Splitter. Right. So then you go in to get the Ember Drain. Cannibalize. Right, and then we just play Lifesteal for half. And then you go in and get the rest. Get attack, get HP, and you just die. Yep, sounds like a good idea. Now, okay, hammer is there. I can definitely just use it actually wherever. It doesn't really even matter. I think I'll just let them through and use hammer again on this floor. Yeah, so we make a. Then we. Well, if I want to get even more morsels, it should be Morsel Master first. If I want to duplicate them. Yeah, actually, it is just strictly better, I think. So, Morsel Master. Then Rubble Morsel. Then Cannibalize. Right, and then duplicate the Miner. Or like Lifesteal, I guess. Probably better. I can just use the Shadow Eater, but really it's not necessary. Can actually kill some more guys. Maybe, no, I can't really kill them. Can deal more damage. This is all unnecessary. I want them to go through. In fact, like, I don't really even want to kill them. Yeah. This is fine. You know, actually... No, it's fine. I'll be able to kill all of them. Not really a problem at all, so skip. Then it will be one hammer on this floor. So like this. Then you're dead. You will just feed, that's fine. Right, so start with this morsel. Or actually just use Train Steward. For cannibalizing, I mean. Yeah, I think it's... I think the correct play is... Yeah, the correct play is to get those two, then cannibalize one of those guys. Then Crucible Extension. And then I can play two more morsels. Which are not that impressive, I guess. But still something. Lifesteal, HP. Maybe even should have given some lifesteal to have instead, because... yeah. I don't really think my champion ever dies at this point. I can just, like, kill them. And I can just start spamming units at this point. I'm never dying in this fight, ever. So I think if I just use my hammer every turn. And then maybe, like, use Cannibalize just in case, so that I will have some food every turn. cannibalize this. This is a ridiculous amount of stats. Yeah, I'll just let it die, it's fine. Get the boss to me. I'm ready. So what else do we have? Rubble morsel. Okay, I'll sacrifice this. Are you actually surviving this? Wow. That's actually incredible. I guess I just fed too many morsels to you. You're still dying, by the way. But I commend you. That was a valiant effort for sure. Now all I need to do is this, and they're just dead. Okay, so skip. Skip, and let's just kill the boss. This is like not even remotely close with this amount of stats. Oh man, this amount of stats. I also have like a decent amount of lifesteal, but it's so unnecessary. Kaven is kinda usable sometimes, but not really. No, I think it's just skip. No, I don't need any of those for sure. Mana? No, 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 nope. Right, last ring. Well, it's not really close. It's definitely right. Now, if I can get some multi-strikes, that would be nice. I don't want any of those. I think it's always a reroll. Multi-strikes? Yep, okay. So, Hef gets multi-strike. And then I can get some HP, I guess. Maybe on Morsel Master. Sometimes it kinda helps, I guess. Yeah, maybe it survives some random sweeps. Something like that. I don't care about any of those. Can get conscription notice, but since I have the golden vault, it's actually like, you know, I can use my gold, so it's not really necessary. So I have to buy all of those. It's Purge for, I think, one of the proclamations. I can't really use them well. Actually, Perils of Production is really bad as well. Okay, that's fair. Then the idea was to sacrifice this construct on Hef. Now, I'll need to actually feed her now, but it's additional multi-strike, and that's actually an extra unit that I can use. Also, she will have 2 fuel, I assume. Yeah, 2 fuel for every morsel unit consumed. So get something like that. And that's all of the packed shards. Now, trinkets. I think it's a skip. So reroll this. Even more morsels. I mean, I can actually use this, yes, but do I really need to? Same about this. I think this will actually allow me to just get 2 morsels every turn because of the hammer, as soon as I get it. Yeah. And then I'm not so sure about banners. I don't really need mana. Kinda helps sometimes. I guess in the very beginning it might help. Okay. Okay, that's fair. And that's about it, really. So it's just duplicate, then card removal, and then card removal for money. So what are we duplicating exactly? Hammer? I don't see how I can ever lose if I just duplicate the hammer. Should have like stayed away from one of the temple upgrades, I guess. 4 pack shards, though it really doesn't matter there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so get the hammer. At least like so that I will be able to get it more consistently early. And then I can actually use both of them, it's not really a problem. Then card removal. One of the Pearls of Production. That's completely unnecessary. I'll leave the one with Perch, obviously. And then like one Shade Splitter. Is there something worse? Echoes is completely irrelevant at this point. Crucible Extension is kinda irrelevant. Train Stewards, I guess. Maybe Train Steward is worse. That's it, really. I can do like 2 card removals. So it will be 1 Train Steward. And then 1 more Shade Splitter at this point. Fracture, actually. Last one. And then, yeah, I think I'll use 1 more on Shade Splitter. And that's it. So the rest I'll just leave for Golden Vault. That's completely fine with me. And go. So melee weakness is easily fixable by using shields. I will need to use some shields though, because he will be able to one-shot my units at some point, and even if I have a ridiculous amount of stats, that will not help much. So I'll need to be careful there somewhat. It's not actually that automatic there. Okay. So I will go in, I think. Well, yes. I mean, if I just place some random morsel beforehand, right? Like this. Then I guess I sacrifice it as well. But yeah, the point is, if I play it like this, it will receive damage from Seraph. And then my champion will be able to eat something. Like, get some lifesteal maybe? I do need this Morsel Master though. Maybe I just play it on a different floor. It will just die. This is actually fine. Just don't fear at all. I'm not sure which one would be better. I can actually spam a lot of morsels anyway, even without this guy, so maybe I can just wait for him to come back. Because I have a decent amount of draw and a pretty thin deck overall, so I'll be able to get them quickly back on the second turn of the deck. So, lifesteal. And skip. I don't really want to play this thing. And I don't really want to buff this guy by giving him something to kill, so skip. Now that's some choices, yes. That's actually something I can do. Well, first of all, I need some mana. I can kill this guy later on the next floor. It's not really necessary to do anything about it yet. Actually, I think it's just half. It's pretty simple, really. Just half. She will not attack yet. Yeah, but I'll need to protect her somehow. She might just die next turn. The problem is she will not be able to attack them yet, and even if I give her lifesteal, it doesn't really help. Okay. Then I just kill this guy. Simple. Okay, I have a plan. It's half. Then the point is, I will need some sort of weak morsel in front that I don't really care about, like this one for example. Then I will need Shade Splitter. Then I will need Echoes of the Past. Then I will need Proclamation. Oh, it clears off the thing. Oh. That was a mess up. Okay. So then Crucible. Man, Umbra runs just really take it out of me. They're so long and so like so involved. There is so much stuff to do. Just play all of those things, I guess. I can cannibalize, but then again, they actually do get stronger when they kill stuff, so I shouldn't really do anything like that. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean... Right. Melee weakness is a problem. That is a problem. It's, I'll need to think what to do about it. Because even if I have a lot of stats, that doesn't exactly help. I can just kill it with hammers, maybe? I don't really even need this many morsels. Well, I mean, it's easy for now. For now I just play like double morsel, and that's about it. In front. Maybe stack some HP. I actually might need it. Can kill those guys. Play the Forge. Yeah, okay. I can actually spam some hammers, so... I mean, one of the answers is just to play a lot of morsels, get a lot of stats, and then melee weakness doesn't really do enough. I'll play this just for consume, though the problem is he does get stronger when I do that, so... Right. One hammer. So I'm playing all of those. I'll need damage shield. I'll need a lot of damage shield. Or just a lot of HP in general, I suppose. So, is that enough? There's 5 morsels, right? I can actually get one more. And then one more hammer. On this floor, I guess. Well, actually, I should be fine, because... In fact... Okay, that's good. That's good. I should definitely let him attack. Use one hammer there. And then, yeah, I should let him clear off melee weakness. And then we're completely fine. Yeah, he can never really kill me. I can actually play this Morsel Master pretty freely. But I don't even need to, cause... Oh. Can just play all of those morsels. Like this. Could have played one more potentially. That's it, really. Yeah. I think I should get this Morsel Master there after all. What is the problem? It's not really a problem. He cannot kill me even if he gets buffed right now. This is not enough damage. It's 44 times 4. That's not enough. Not even close. Yeah, so this should be completely safe. Done. Now, the good news is there is no more melee weakness. Well, there was no melee weakness at least. Some Shade Splitters. Damage shield is okay. I would rather have lifesteal though. So I can play... I don't really think I want attack that much. Surely I can have like either damage shield or... yeah. Maybe like double damage shield. By the way, I want to play like one proclamation as well. To kill this guy. Okay, then damage shield, damage shield. And I guess just spam you. Can't really do anything else with you. Anything useful. So... one hammer there. Cannibalize. Well, one hammer there. Then we cannibalize. Life steals? Okay, some life steals. Though it should be fine at this point. With how many damage shields I have, I don't know if I even can make use of those life steals. Can try though. Might as well just play the Shadow Eater, I guess. I think it doesn't really matter against Seraph at all. Why not, though? Okay, so yeah, I just kill him even before my damage shields go away. So that should be completely safe. I think I can just skip at this point. That should be enough. Now for the Divinity fight. I cannot really set up on floor 3, obviously. So it doesn't really change that much though. I'll not have Light's Gift anymore. Well, I'll not have it active. Hammer immediately. Well, that helps a lot, actually. I can't kill them with one hammer. Well, you always go in. This is happening. Then we definitely use a hammer. Like, I can protect you. So it's when you play a spell. The easiest way to protect would just be to play this Morsel Master. And then like a couple of morsels in front. So get some damage shield. And then get those two morsels in. This way he survives. Then I guess I might as well just play the Ember Forge. It will survive for a little while at least. Get the extension. Yeah. That actually was close. It was 1 damage off. Wham. Well, the point was to get half to this floor, which she should be able to hold for now. I need to feed her something though. 1 hammer there. And then I can play 1 more hammer. Or I can just play it there instead and save half some HP. Yeah, so I guess I should cannibalize this thing. So lifesteal is really good. I should basically always get lifesteal when I can on my champion. It's probably like even double lifesteal. Yeah, like double lifesteal. And then damage shield to have. 1 more morsel. I can kill one of them. Then the second one will be easily killed by half. Well, they will just die, which is fine, I guess. Something like that. Right, well, that's a double hammer. At least it's a single hammer. And then I might use Proclamation. I think I should. So it's Shade Splitter. Shade Splitter, Proclamation. Then it's definitely at least 1 minor. More lifesteal. Play this thing, cannibalize it. Damage shield. All of the attack. And then sacrifice this one. Okay. Yeah, that's... Could I have played 1 more? Maybe. Right, so I definitely need to kill the frontliner. He's almost dead. I will be able to kill it. So at this point, I should just... I guess attack it 1 more time. Yeah, I can actually kill it with just morsels. This is enough. Then get some more... I would like to use a lifesteal, ideally. On the first floor. If we have any. And if we don't, then I guess just attack. Well, I can't really kill the second unit ever. So 2 of them die, that's clear. But I can't really get to the second one. So it will have to happen over the course of those 2 floors. So I guess just 1 more hammer. Yes, no reason not to. I guess I can just play it there, actually. Why not, really? Should have played something else before that to get Ember Drain. Lifesteal? Mana Morsel. Cannibalize. Okay, I can definitely play Vengeful Shard as well, and also Crucible Extension. So, attack, attack, damage shield, and then I can't really feed it. Yeah, so whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 hammers should go there. I'm not so sure about the Proclamation. But yeah, probably. This guy dies anyway, so just... Hammer, hammer, and then Proclamation as well. Before that though, play something. Yes, he has a sweep, but he will be dead in a moment, so... Now my morsels survive. That's good. You will just die, I can't really use you. So play 1, cannibalize. I should have like given her more attack, I guess, because of the multi-strike. Maybe like it's the reverse. Maybe damage shield should have went to my champion. And the lifesteal to her, because lifesteal also gives some attack. Maybe. Because my champion doesn't really care much. At this point though, I'm never losing if I just apply more lifesteal, so I think that's the pick. Something like this. Definitely 1 hammer there. Well, this guy is one-shotted, so I just leave him be. Kill this one instead, and then just spam some morsels. So you go in, cannibalize. Wow, that's garbage. Full garbage, well, lifesteal I can use. And then... some random HP, I guess. You get the rest. I guess I should start with Proclamation. Kill this guy immediately. Then double hammer. Sacrifice this. So play 1, sacrifice one of them. Lifesteal, yes. Attack, yes. And then the rest there. That's the last wave. I mean, yeah, the Divinity will just be killed in like 2 hits, I think. Yeah, I will be able to make it 2 hits, I think, so... Play this thing Cannibalize. And then just apply as much attack as I can. And that should be enough. Can half kill it, actually. Seems like it. Though she dies herself for some reason. No way, really? Oh, it's because of multi-strike. Okay, I guess it makes sense. Can I really not protect her? Like, they're being eaten, but she still dies? How are they being eaten then? That doesn't really make any sense. Okay. No, she doesn't survive. Just barely. Okay. Well, that's the Umbra run done. Umbra Wurmkin. Oh man, that was not my best performance for sure. Like, I was already tired to begin with. And then with Umbra runs, it's like, it's so taxing. There are so many little things that you need to think of. So like, you know, you just fall apart when you're tired enough. Well, anyway, the run was strong enough to carry me. So I didn't really deserve this win, but I got it. So now the only run that is left is the Remnant Awoken one, which we'll get to in the next video. And for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.